We've talked about eggs and all the different experiments that you can do to eggs. In one of the experiments we did, I talked about how you could read the side of the carton to see how long the egg had been in the refrigerator or in the store when it was gathered and so forth. But also I neglected to say that you can also tell if an egg is old by the sound. If you will take an egg and hold it up to your ear and shake it, if you hear any kind of movement within the egg, then the egg is older. That doesn't mean the egg is bad, it just means that it's older. Again, because the air has permeated the shell, and as a result, you will hear some sloshing around of that. But this experiment, we're going to talk about 2 little eggs. Again, I'm going to show you something. You make a hypothesis about what's going to happen, and then we'll come to some kind of a conclusion. Every scientific experiment that you do should use the scientific process, should use some vocabulary in it that is going to make sense to the students. That way they're picking up some vocabulary as well as practicing that scientific method. So I've got 2 eggs here. I've marked them A and B just so that you can keep up with which one I'm doing. I'm not pulling a switcheroo on you. And I have a pan here just so I don't let my eggs get off the table and make a splat in the floor. And I'm going to turn them, and you look at, make a prediction about what's the difference between the 2 eggs. So this egg, you will notice, sort of turns quite a bit. That's egg B, okay? Egg A, he doesn't do too much. Now, what would be the difference between A and B? Why would one switch? This is the one that did not turn. He just sort of lays there. He doesn't do too much. That's egg A. Egg B will turn and continue to turn for a few minutes. What's the difference? The difference is that egg A is fresh. Egg B is boiled. Now, how would that make a difference? The difference has to do, again, with the composition and what happens to the density of something when heat is applied. Obviously, to boil an egg, you're going to add heat. And by the way, cooking directions, a perfectly boiled egg is 8 minutes. So when you boil an egg, it changes the density of the molecules that are in the egg. And as a result, this one will spin quite a bit because the center of gravity is different than the fresh egg, which has not got the same center of gravity. Eggs, they're fun.